The burgundy on my t-shirt when you splash.
Stop.
For example, let me put it in this way. If you started a business, right, and after 3 to 4 days or even a week, you didn't get any clients or you're not making money, would you give up on that business after a week? No, you wouldn't, because you'd say, well, AKA, a business takes time for you to learn and understand, and you lose money and then you make money. But overall, as long as you're consistent over a few months, or sometimes businesses take years to take off, like 1, 2, 3 years. So AKA, yeah, you got to give a business time to grow. I did like 5 trades and I lost most of them. Well, obviously, that's not how anything works. It's all about consistency. The only real way to see if a trading strategy is working is if you've been trading with the same exact strategy consistently without fail for at least 60 to 90 days. If you do the exact same thing for 60 to 90 days, that's what's going to give you that data set. That's what's going to give you that all of those statistics that you can look at, your trading history, so you can see, okay, after this many days and this many couple hundred trades, does it actually work or not? But if you haven't done that, it's impossible to know whether something works or not. So that's why really what it comes down to is consistency, making sure you're managing your risk correctly. And I always risk less than 1%. For example, on this account, the max I'm risking per trade is around $500, but this account's at $250,000. So what I'm doing is I'm risking way less than 1% of my balance. And what that's doing is, even if I hit stop loss, a couple times in a row, it's not really affecting me. I'm still okay, and I'm in terms of mentally. I'm not worried. I'm not stressed out, and that's a problem that a lot of traders have. It's that hitting stop loss really affects them, and they're like, "Oh no, what did I do wrong?" Or but it shouldn't be like that, because as long as you're managing your risk, hitting stop loss is just part of the process. It's not something that's something to be worried about. I hit stop loss all the time. Is this more like binary options? No. So this is just futures and derivatives trading. So what we're doing is, we're waiting for the reversal using the range bars. We set our lot size according to our account size. So the golden rule that I use is one lot size max per 10,000 in the account. So let's say I have 50,000 in the account. The max lot size I would use is 5. But again, that's just the maximum. Right now I have 250K in the account, but I'm still only using 5. So what the goal is to increase your account size while minimizing the risk as much as possible. And that's what I'm trying to do here, is that even though my account size is larger, my risk, I'm trying to still keep it as little as possible. So for example, if I had 5K in the account, I would maximum use 0.5 lot size, but actually in reality, I would probably use like 0.1 or 0.2. So even less than, what the golden rule that I've set says. So that's a really, really major thing that we always need to consider. Is the goal is to have a large account that we're making a small percentage on a regular basis, rather than take small accounts and try to just gamble and try to do huge trades to build it up. Because what's going to happen is it's not sustainable, right? If I say, okay, let's take $100,000 account and let's make 1,000, on a regular basis here and there, that seems pretty reasonable to me. But if you were to try to take, $1,000 and you're like, let's turn it into 100,000, well, that's 100x you're trying to do. What I don't know the last time I heard any bank say, oh, we 100x our portfolio, or a hedge fund say, oh yeah, we 1,000x our portfolio. So everyone who put in, $1 million, come get your $1 billion. Like, I've never heard that before. So why is it that we like, I'm putting myself in this too, but why is it that people can think that they know better than these hedge funds that are managing billions and billions of dollars? How can we know better than them? Actually, like, our account sizes